Hey guys, it's Catherine with the Culture Slate, and we are back with more Tales of the Jedi. Last episode, we saw more of how there's a lot of corruption within the Senate. I'm thinking about this in terms of like side by side with Andor. We're seeing a lot of the same things happen in with some of the senators. Obviously, not all of them. We have people like Padme, who will want to help the people, who don't want to be corrupt. There are people like Mon Mothma out there who will also just really want to help people not be corrupt. We don't assume all of the senators in the Senate right now are like that, but there are quite a few, and chances are it is that Palpatine is kind of moving through and putting things in place to gain power. So there's probably, a group of really powerful senators that are like helping each other out, I assume. Also having money and resources when, the people you're representing don't helps, obviously. But yeah, I think in episode 2, which is the first Dooku episode, we saw a little bit of that. We saw it kind of, I wouldn't say it's a first look at a senator who is corrupt. Maybe it is. I don't know in all of Star Wars lore that was like our first look at a senator that was corrupt in the Republic. But, that's where we saw it start here. And then we saw it again in this last one with the senator that was corrupt. And then the people of the planet wanted to take back some control and did not trust the Jedi. I think that's a really important thing too, is Jedis, as they said, are supposed to be keepers of the peace. And yet all they're doing at this time, it seems to these other people, is just protecting senators, some of which are very corrupt. And so they do not trust the Jedi to be in their best interest. And so you would think that given that information, the Jedi would be taking a good long look at themselves, as Dooku actually seems to be doing. He's like, wait a minute, what are we doing here? Like, are we in the right? Seems his like temper, and he seems very like a principled person. So his principles and his temper are kind of getting in the way, and instead of, communicating more to the Jedi and the leaders within the Jedi Order, he's kind of retreating into himself and getting upset and disillusioned, which we know eventually will lead to his fall and the separatist movement and all of those things. So let's see this. The title of this one's the Sith Lord, so I assume, we're going to see his fall in this episode, which I am very interested to see. So let us go ahead and get into this one. The temple. I love how their library looks. Like, it looks like your standard library, like complete with shelves of like thin rectangular things, but they're not books. They're, things that you might hook up to a data pad. I don't know. What are they?
Archive memory access.
Okay, it is. It is like a giant. Okay, it's the archive. It's a giant server, basically.
Code accepted. Master Sifo-Dyas. Planet Camino.
Oh!
Camino.
He's got his
Location
information.
deleted. Camino archive data.
And we see it happen. That's cool. I love it. I love it. Lost a planet you have. How embarrassing. What do you think of my Yoda voice? It's so bad. Oh my gosh.
Qui-Gon?
Yes.
Ooh.
It would seem he has encountered a Sith Lord. Or so he claimed to the Jedi High Council.
Where was this encounter?
Tatooine.
When your
Yes, I think
student finds you out.
deep in the Outer Rim.
A quality valued less and less in these great halls.
I like that they kind of tie his reservations with the Jedi into the teaching of Qui-Gon, because we know Qui-Gon's he's all about the Force, not as much about like the institution Oh, I love seeing it.
Council, or rather, surprising.
I love it. I just love seeing him again. It makes me so happy. He's one of my favorite Jedi of all time. I just love it.
Speaking on behalf of the Council, there's no reason to cause undue alarm.
I like how they're like literally talking about
No, I do not.
how they don't trust the council in front of a council member.
To be cautious until we know more.
Oh, just because she's short doesn't mean she ain't there.
The Sith Lord is not to be trifled with. And I will not be there to protect you, my old Padawan.
You need not.
That sounds like a threat. So I know I had something I was going to come back to. That's not going to happen because I've totally forgotten what it was. Oh yeah, Qui-Gon. I've always really just appreciated how
Master Dooku.
knowledgeable he is in the
They grow
Force.
up so fast.
Aw, I know.
Students.
I know.
Yes.
Ugh, that's creepy. Anyway,
Here's the way of
he's very knowledgeable and in tune with the Force and views it as this very just like natural spiritual thing. And there are a couple instances in books and comics where and we see it in the prequels too, with Obi-Wan basically being a little more like standard Jedi and being like, oh master, you know, why don't you just follow the rules, and why don't you do this, and why don't you do that? And it's because he's much more careful than Anakin about how he dances around the policies that he feels are too restrictive, and not really in tune with what he feels like in himself that a Jedi should be, like a truly good person. And I love that about him.
Having been born here on Coruscant,
Is that the one that,
Clever.
no, it wouldn't be that one. Okay, never mind. Never mind.
the Council is
I get my timelines mixed up. No, it's not that.
The funeral is to be held.
No, that's the one that, yes. So that's the one that in Legends, Luke gives like a cutting or whatever of the tree to Poe's parents. When you follow somebody, it's never gonna turn out good. You're always gonna be upset or disappointed or caught. Oh, I just feel bad for both of them. She's gonna be so like upset by what happens, what she sees here. I just know it.
You lost an apprentice, and so did I. All in service of our greater goals.
That's crazy. I love that they mention that.
he could have been a powerful ally.
For you.
Oh, no, he wouldn't have though.
Question my loyalty.
He would not have. He's too strong. Like, Qui-Gon was just way too strong.
Everything you asked.
He saw the corruption, but spiritually he was way too strong.
I have betrayed everyone and everything I know.
Oh my god, why did I just have this massive moment of empathy?
How many have died because of my actions?
Such
Wow.
of freedom.
No.
Oh no, you don't know. Why? Why did you make yourself known?
Oh, I have been betrayed.
No.
Oh no. That's really bad in many ways.
Don't believe her.
Whatever lies he's
This is such an Anakin moment, right?
you have done, you can make up for it
That
now
pressure.
by bringing him.
I mean, we know the way it's gonna end.
The Jedi blindly serve a corrupt Senate that fails the Republic it
It's
represents.
not wrong though, which is the saddest part.
Kill her.
That's the saddest part though, is that he's not wrong, but this is not the way to do it. This is not the answer.
I'm afraid it is too late.
That was very like Kylo Ren, right? Those couple lines. Oh no. Looks like she uses the same lightsaber. Yeah, she uses the same lightsaber style as Yoda. Oh god, he's just getting so much satisfaction out of this. I love how similar, like, her moves even are to Yoda. Oh my gosh, look at that. She's appealing to his doubts and his, oh my gosh, whoa. I did not expect that. Is she gonna get away?
Back to your council.
I guess she can't. She can't get away now that she knows, otherwise they would know.
Run, Dooku.
I'm scared. I don't want her to die. This looks really great though. I'm really... No! No! That is brutal.
Right.
What?
My
Is that the way he killed her? Oh my gosh! Holy cow! That would have been brutal. Oh, that's awesome though. Like, yes. That was terrifying, not gonna lie. Whoa. Yes, I love the look on his face. Oh. What is she gonna do now? She knows she's too weak. Oh. Don't even touch her. No.
I want only to bring peace and order to the galaxy.
Already so many have suffered.
Then let me give you peace, Master Yaddle.
Whoa. Oh man. Ew, that's so creepy! Oh, I love it. Oh, his look and how they zoomed in on it. Ooh, that was amazing. Oh, that was so good. And then that was the final shot. Yes, that was great. Okay, I loved that one. That was so good. Favorite episode. I love how much that tied together. Things that we knew, we assumed, but like weren't directly shown. We got to see those things, like Dooku deleting the deleting Camino from the archives. I really enjoyed their reference. Like, I guess Qui-Gon being Dooku's former apprentice and like Maul being Sidious's apprentice and like them basically both dying in the same battle. Like that's really cool that Dooku would confront Sidious about that. That's really neat. I like the way that was done and Dooku's not a plea, but just like saying like, what the hell? Like, your apprentice killed my apprentice. What the crap? You know, like you can see he's not fully on board. He very much cares about Qui-Gon, and you don't see that at all from Sidious. We see in, what is this? There's a short story that you can't get many places. I'm pretty sure it's completely out of print. I did get the audiobook from a library app. What is that called? Darth Maul. I don't remember. Oh my gosh, but it's a short story basically about Maul from the time he was 3 years old when Sidious had him up through, I want to say, I don't know, late teenage years. And it just gives this really great story of Maul's development, how he got to be the way he was, how Sidious felt about him, just the horrific things that he endured as like a child at the hands of Sidious. Just really, really horrible abuse, neglect, emotional, physical, mental abuse, awful things, which really serves his story. It makes it even more tragic. You're just like, wow, Maul has just never, ever caught a break. It's just tragic from one end to the other. But I like that they were able to show those moments, you know, that we don't get to see normally from other bits of media. And it's like these things have already happened, but we're able to kind of like go back and fill in those gaps. And so that's really cool to see those things. Very emotional ride. I actually got a little bit of sympathy for Dooku there. And you get to kind of get into his head a bit and understand how he was so taken by Sidious and wanting to make a change. But that's what Sidious does. I mean, he relies on the corruption, and he knows that the Jedi are not doing what they need to do to deal with this corruption. And he's kind of like, they're blinded, and he knows that, and he uses that and manipulates people with that. It's just so good. And yeah, just the details and the emotions and, you know, bits of plot that spurs is just really fantastic. So that was an awesome episode. I loved it. All right, so that's all I've got for you guys this time. I'm gonna jump probably right on into the next episode. I'm really enjoying these. So give this video a like and subscribe if you want to. That helps us by letting us make more awesome content for you guys. We will always drop the link for our Discord in the box below. You can join us over on Discord and hang out. We can talk movies and all things fandom and Star Wars and all the cool things. We have a lot of fun over there, so be sure to do that if you would like. Also, if you like my shirt, you can go ahead and pick this up in the Culture Slate store. We've got this design, Obi-Wan Kenobi inspired. We also have lots of other designs. Be sure to check those out. And if you subscribe to our newsletter by going to cultureslate.com, you'll have a pop-up there. If you subscribe to our newsletter, you actually get a discount each month in the newsletter for our store. So pretty awesome deal. All right, I will see you guys next time. Bye.